Hi everybody! Hello! And welcome back to another video. We're back here on the channel to bring you a super special vlog of a very snowy Manhattan and lots of general coziness and wholesome vibes today. Yes, this is a really cozy vlog. Peak cozy. Yeah. When I feel in distress, I find myself rewatching it to remind me of better times. If you're new here, hello, my name's Aline and my name is Michelle. And we are two sisters, best friends, and roommates who live and work in the big city known as New York, New York. So nice, they named it twice. A city so nice, they named it twice. What did I say? So nice, they named it twice. We just wanted to pop in here, introduce ourselves, say hi, and introduce 3 days in our lives in a snowy New York. Let's do it. Hello everybody, welcome to what's probably gonna be a very snowy vlog. A winter storm is headed towards New York City and we just realized today, we don't have any food. Really, and Whole Foods cannot deliver for the next several days. They are fully booked. Even though there is currently a 100% chance of snow right now, it is, what day is it? Sunday? Yes. We're gonna try to get out and go to Trader Joe's and get some food because rumor has it we're gonna be getting quite a few inches of snow the next couple of days, so we won't be leaving our house really, and we do not want to starve to death. Come with us as we doomsday prep, but I'm so excited for the snow. We're so excited. Hopefully Trader Joe's is not too crazy on a Sunday before a snowstorm, but let's see for ourselves. Okay, let's go. We did it! We're out! Survived, barely. Hello, we are back from the store. Oh my god. Oh my, look at my hair. It's because we were exposed to the elements. Well, it's 4:05. And the truth of the matter was that we had to wait outside in a cola running around the corner and then down at least a block. The line was insane. The line was insane. That makes sense. Last time we went to Trader Joe's, we literally went at 8:30 in the morning because we didn't want this to happen. For how long the line was, it went by pretty fast. Really fast. It went a la Disney fast. But it was freezing cold. Like towards the end, I almost started like having to do like breathing exercises. Anyway, let's do a grocery haul. We got a lot more than usual because we're stocking up on quite a few things. Our neighbor is definitely in the window. Again, we meal prepped pretty well, like we know what all of these things are going to create. So first up, we've got some, it's just bending. She's very tall. Our neighbor got home. The one at the window across from us, she's not been home for like 3 weeks, and she just got home, and it's a whole experience. Oh, and there's another one. Oh no. We got some oats because we eat oatmeal every morning. We have a frozen lasagna for the days when you have a mental breakdown and you don't want to cook. Maple syrup, a great plant-based sweetener. We love a tree sugar. More vegan best friends things, earth balance butter spread, and organic basmati rice. Eggs, because Aline wants to bake during the snow day. Raspberries, our household's favorite berry. And these are the vegetable masala burgers. I've heard good things about these. We've got a sourdough loaf, an essential for any household. Great for avocado toast, garlic bread, or even a peanut butter and jelly moment. Here's some vegan pesto. We might be breaking this baby open tonight because that sounds delicious. We also got some chunky medium salsa for Spanish rice and burritos. Got some arugula for a recipe I want to make. That's basically content for a client where they want me to cook something. So I got this arugula. And she also has this fig jam spread, which is the bougiest thing in our kitchen at the moment for this brand as well. Here's my favorite cheese, a Monterey Jack. We got some cherry tomatoes. Very excited to add these to the pesto dish that we're going to have tonight. Hamburger buns, these are definitely a thing that we can buy once, throw them in the freezer, and then we won't have to repurchase these in a very long time. So that's good. Something that's very exciting is, yes, now we have all-purpose flour, so baking can become a little bit easier. I feel like I've really had to keep myself on a leash these last few weeks with no baking available. That is no more. Oh my god, it looks so cute in our little pantry. We've also got staples like olive oil and peanut butter, which luckily we won't have to buy for a little while. So same goes for cane sugar. We won't have to repurchase that in a hot minute. Here's some butter for baking. We've got some olive oil spray because we tend to cook with a lot of olive oil. So it's nice to have the spray to kind of reduce. Black beans, another pantry staple. We got this baking powder with this cutie patootie label, and chocolate chunks, which are, you know, chocolate chips superior cousin. Peanut butter cups, favorite. Cocoa powder for baking. We got some organic popcorn with organic extra virgin olive oil. Yummy scrummy. Forgot about these saddle chips. These were a last minute purchase. These were an impulse buy. I don't know if you can tell. These are our saddle chips, aka Trader Joe's Pringles, because a must. And then lastly, we're finishing it off with some fruit. We've got some Honey Crisp apples. Oh my god, they taste exactly like Pringles. Yum. So we've got some Honey Crisp. Oh no, I dropped everything. We've got a couple of avocados. Okay, so that's our Trader Joe's haul. We're gonna put everything away and get organized and maybe have some snacks. Yeah, because we're really starving. Yeah, we're freezing. We're really hungry and we're really cold. Good morning, everybody, and happy Monday. The blizzard has officially started. It actually started last night and it hasn't stopped snowing since. I'm looking out my window right now and it is truly a sight for sore eyes. It's absolutely magical, and I don't think I've ever experienced snow like this in New York. It's supposed to snow all day today and tomorrow, so hopefully at some point we'll be able to go out and play in the snow. Who knows? It's pretty like blizzardy out there right now, but maybe if there's a reprieve at some point we'll go to Central Park and walk around. That would be so magical. Yesterday was a pretty hectic day. After our Trader Joe's run, we put everything away. We had a little bit of late lunch and then we hunkered down to work for the rest of the evening. I did a really deep clean of the entire apartment, and so it feels really nice to start the week fresh. And even though a couple rooms are disorganized, everything is like very clean and a lot tidier than it was previous to my big cleaning session. So Aline and I were pretty non-stop all day yesterday and into the night. We were definitely pretty exhausted by the time our heads hit the pillow. So I slept super well, feeling a lot better today. And it's also nice to start the week in a super beautiful snowy New York and a super beautiful clean apartment. So basically I think I'm gonna make some coffee and I might do some work in bed this morning because it's just chilly and I want to watch the snow. So come along with us for this New York City snow day. Should be a fun time. I know Michelle already started the vlog clip, but I want to chime in with my snow day thoughts. It's snowing. Not only that, it's snowing a ton. I love snow. Maybe it's because I watched a lot of Gilmore Girls in my youth, and maybe I'm just a Lorelai wannabe, but I will say this, and I've told the story on my Instagram before, like on a post or something, but there's so many new people. The reason I love snow so much is because our family, we immigrated in 2008 to the United States, and I was like almost 11 years old. At the time, I remember thinking like, I'm adapting really well, right? I was like, I have done this flawlessly. But now looking back, like as an adult, I definitely developed really bad like insomnia for the first few months that we lived in the United States. I remember checking out tons and tons of audiobooks from the public library, and I would go home, and when it would be time to go to bed, I'd put them into my CD player and I would listen to like entire audiobooks every single night because I wouldn't go to sleep. And I remember at the time I thought it was because I was afraid of spiders. So random. I don't know where I came up with that rationale, but I remember telling myself like, oh, it's because I'm definitely afraid of spiders that I can't sleep. It's like, you can't sleep because you immigrated to a whole ass different country. But okay, you live your life. And this went on for months. Some nights I would even catch the sunrise through my window. Okay, I don't know where I was getting my energy to function. And this went on pretty much until my first winter in Montana. In Chile, we don't really get snow, not in the south at least. I can't speak for the rest of the country. It's so long and skinny. I know at the top that we have like a desert, at the bottom there are penguins, so do with that what you will. Where we grew up in Puerto Varas, it would snow like every maybe 2-3 years. It was mostly just rainy, like think Seattle kind of weather. So I didn't have any really experience with snow. And the first winter in Montana, and Montana usually gets like a huge amount of snowfall. Climate change has kind of fucked that up a little bit. Montana does get a huge amount of snowfall because, you know, it's very close to Canada. And I remember that first winter season where we got a couple inches of snow. I remember that being the moment where I felt truly at home. It just felt like a gift to this like 11-year-old girl who had just never been around snow consistently in her entire life. And it was December. I remember the Christmas lights being up, and it was just so magical. Put me completely at peace, and after that I could sleep through the night. My parents got us snowsuits, and I remember that was a huge purchase at the time because snow gear is like quite expensive, and we had just immigrated, so we didn't have a ton of money, and it was 2008, so it was the recession, so it was kind of a really big deal that we got snowsuits. And I would put mine on, and mine had like clip-in overall straps, and I would put on my snow pants and my snow coat, and I would just go outside and play by myself for hours and hours and hours. I would just like jump into snow piles and make snowmen and like create little stories in my head and just run around our yard. And I remember that first winter there was this very kind pastor who lived across the street from us, and he brought us this huge platter of cookies, and I remember thinking that was just so kind. And yeah, it was just such a turning point in feeling like the United States was my home as a little girl. So when it snows, I do just feel again like this deja vu sensation of peace and feeling at home and feeling belonging. And so I really am quite taken with this weather, ATM. So yeah, just thought I would share that little story. Now I'm having a top tier cup of coffee, and I'm just gonna do a little bit of work for the social media, the Instagram that I run for a store back in Montana. I'm gonna continue to do this job until I find a more permanent job here. So just to have, you know, a little extra income. And after that is done, I'm gonna go to the kitchen and I'm gonna make pancakes, which I'm quaking in my boots. I'm not wearing boots, but if I had boots, I'd be quaking in them because pancakes, it's been a minute. I'm so excited. So anyway, should be a great day. Wow, what a setup. What an angel.
Welcome to our table.
Welcome to our pancake lunch. We have a adorable table setting by yours truly, featuring pancakes by Aline, and this just beautiful decor situation that we have going on. Very farmhouse chic. We have raspberry pancakes, blueberry pancakes, and chocolate chip pancakes, and plain good old-fashioned pancakes. So we have a bit of everything today. Oh my.
This was blueberry?
Yes.
This is fantastic. What an incredible day.
What's that? Oh, So, we're interrupting the action. We're just popping in here to say, hey, how's it going? Hope you love the vlog so far. And also to thank our very generous and kind, lovely sponsors, Skillshare. So if you don't know what Skillshare is by now, have you been living under a rock? Perhaps. So Skillshare is an online learning service that provides fresh, easy, compelling, fun videos and how-tos so that you can learn new skills and new hobbies today. I don't know about you guys, but my January got pretty bleak pretty fast. So one of the things that I find helpful is to go back to the things that fill my core creative outlets, if you will. Like, I love to turn to writing when I'm feeling a little lost, and it's especially nice as someone who did not study writing in a professional capacity. Here are a couple of the classes that I loved. We're coming up on a year now in this pandemic, and it's really hard. It's hard on the soul and hard on the heart, hard on the mental health, and a lot of what keeps me going, I have to say, is also like pouring into the things I love to do as a kid. So recently, with moving to New York and with starting a new business, things have gotten very, very stressful, and I've been really struggling with making time for myself. So this is why I really love Skillshare, is that it helps me really like reignite that passion for things that I love, like illustration. So this is something that in this next month, now that we're more settled in, I definitely want to focus a little bit more on as a self-care practice. So here are a few classes that I recommend that you check out, and yeah, I'm just really excited to continue the creative energy throughout 2021. So if you want to self-soothe with us via creativity, you can use our link. The first 1,000 people to use this link will get a free trial of Skillshare's premium membership, which is fan-frickin-tastic. So make sure you tap that old buddy and come along with us for some more creative learning. And there's other things that aren't just creative. So if you're not really into the creative stuff, you can just learn other things for fun or for work, whatever you're into, whatever your vibe is. They've got it all. So anyway, big thanks to them for sponsoring this snowy video. And with that being said, let's get back to the main action. Hello everyone. Hi. An update. We're bundled yet again. I know you saw us bundled yesterday, but now we're bundled again today. And we're actually going to pop over to Central Park and play in the snow. Yeah, we want to be out in the snow. It's a little windy right now, but it doesn't look like it's pelting down snowflakes at the moment.
Wait, so which scarf do you think I should wear? Do you think I should wear this one or my yellow?
I think the yellow. Have a pop of color.
Add a pop of color.
We are hopefully going to keep warm, but we're also just so excited to go see the snow in person and be out in it. So come along with us for this lovely snowy adventure.
I'm so
also
excited.
The pancakes were amazing.
Thank you.
And we're debating what the best snow film is to watch tonight. We're in between Narnia, Little Women,
and Frozen.
So TBD on what we end up choosing. Let's go. Back with soup.
It's soup time.
It's soup night here at the DW household, and we're so excited about it, but we're also So excited about this blizzard that we have been having.
I cannot express what this day has done to my psyche.
My psyche has been restored.
Healed, some might say. I would say. Can you just describe, Michelle, what you felt today while being out and about?
I think we both were just like straight up tearing up in the snow while we were walking through Central Park. It was just this like moment of pure hope and joy, and as cheesy as that sounds, that's just how it felt, especially after such a like bleak and dreary and desolate time that I think we've all had, not just in New York, but like everybody dealing with this pandemic. It feels, it like really does run you down. There was just a purity to it that was just very magical and very uplifting and hopeful.
Absolutely. I mean, Michelle said it really well when we were walking around in the park, where it just felt like a tiny minute for the city as a collective. In the park, at least, there were a lot of sirens going on, so I'm sure a lot of people were slipping and sliding and getting in accidents. So
I know I was.
In the park, in that moment, it did feel like just a second where we could forget about the pandemic. There was something about it that just felt like everything I dreamed New York was gonna be. Obviously, the pandemic has put a lot of those things on hold, but it was just such a moment of jubilation where you could just walk around and everyone was wearing masks and ski gear, but you didn't even notice that people were wearing masks because people wear masks in the winter all the time to keep their face warm. So it was a moment where you could just like forget.
Just a nice reprieve from the madness, and it just felt very cheerful, and everyone was just, their spirits were so much higher, and everyone seemed to be like, I don't know, interacting with each other and smiling at each other, obviously like through the mask, but you know, we all can smile at this point. We grew up with Tyra. It was just really special, and I'm so glad we did it. We could have very easily been like, no, let's go like another time, or no, it's too busy today, or no, it's too cold. And I'm so glad that we ended up making the trek over to Central Park. It's not too much of a trek, but it's just a little dash and a bound.
A skidoo, if you will.
It was definitely like a once-in-a-lifetime experience, and it does snow in New York, but it doesn't usually come down like this.
Reading on the New York Times Instagram, they made a post about how this is apparently one of the biggest snowstorms in New York's entire history.
It just felt like this is a memory that we're making, and we haven't been able to really do that yet because we've just been in quarantine and social distancing, and this was like, I think, the first real memory that we've made in this new home.
It sounds cheesy, maybe some people are out there rolling their eyes, but honestly, like, me and Michelle both cried today while walking around, being just like,
it's just been so grim lately, and everybody's been so sad and depressed, and
yeah, January's a rough month.
We're gonna take this soup to bed.
Yeah, and we might watch Frozen.
Watch Frozen, so.
This whole counter is clear. Same clothes for the cheap and old and anyway, it's now almost new.
Hello friends, we're back. It's a new day. We had oatmeal, as you saw, and we also ate other things, which was nice. We've been working all day. We're pretty tired.
Yes, we are pretty tired.
We hope you enjoyed this lovely vlog. To finish it out, we actually do have a care package from our parents, so we thought we'd open that up on camera.
Ta-da! Oh, our mom says that it's not that exciting.
What could it be?
I don't know.
One didn't think that this box would be hard to open.
USPS is really doing the Lord's work by protecting your mail.
Oh my god!
What a lady!
Oh my god.
Okay, so
that's a lot
of coffee.
More coffee roasted by our dad. How exciting!
I have no words.
Our dad roasts coffee, his own beans. So
He sends it to us.
This is Christian's roast.
Look at this.
These are
Look
so
at this.
good.
Oh my god. Honestly,
this is good because we go through a lot of
our canned
chocolate
budget right now is a little bit high.
These are so good. They're gluten-free, vegan, non-GMO, fair trade.
They're delicious.
There's also just like a chocolate coconut situation. And this is a nice sized bag.
Handsomely sized bag. We got some toothpaste.
Wow, honestly, this is exciting.
Now we don't have
white.
to buy it on Amazon.
Our teeth aren't super white at the moment, but you used to get a lot of compliments on our white teeth. And
yeah, then we started drinking coffee regularly.
Yeah, the coffee went up and the Jergens went down. But still, great toothpaste.
Contact solution.
Honestly, I'm so excited about all of these things.
I am thrilled. This is really, really good stuff. 2 books. I read Practical Magic already in the month of January. I'll do a January, February wrap-up video of what I've read because I just didn't have time this month to do one for January. But I read Practical Magic. I really wanted it on my shelf because I just think it's so vibey and aesthetic, but it didn't fit in my suitcase. And then The Vanishing Half by Britt Bennett, yes. I also wanted to read.
I want to read it too.
Was trying to bring with me, but then I had to take it out because somebody brought too many things in their suitcase, so I had to make some literary sacrifices.
Well, you have it now, and you still had plenty to read while you were waiting for it.
I would have read this sooner though.
And one more thing for me is down here. Honestly, I'm so excited. A pair of pajama shorts because I love sleeping in shorts in this apartment.
We're not the ones who really regulate our heat in our apartment. Yeah, we have radiators, so the building decides.
Sometimes it's warm in the night. How exciting, everyone. What a great loot we just received.
Anyway, that's it for this snow vlog. Shout out to our parents for all the goods. The last few days have been some pretty special ones that I'm gonna hold in my heart until I am old and gray.
I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe as well if you're new.
Click that bell, because sometimes people say that they miss certain vlogs.
If you're missing vlogs, click the bell to be notified. And also a huge thank you to Skillshare for sponsoring this video.
Good boys, Skillshare.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.